Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Star Trek Online on the PS4. I am the Big B82 and this is part 37 of my Discovery Era Science Officer. We're about to undertake our first few missions in the Borg Advance Arc, and we also have a new ship. We are retiring the Summerfield class starship and we are instead going to be flying around in a new ship, the USS Ulysses A Sutherland Class Advanced Research Vessel, which is essentially the Tier 6 version of the ever-present Nebula class. I was going to make it look like a Nebula class, but I decided against it, so here we are. That is our new ship that we'll be flying for this part, for this story arc, and the additional story arc, which is the Cold War. So we get to see this ship a little bit in action. So I'm going to hail for the mission and speak with Admiral Quint, and then we'll get out into space.
Borg have been located in the Beta Quadrant. A fleet has already begun massing. The Klingon Defense Force also has a fleet in the area, and we have agreed to share the system for the defense of the Alpha Quadrant. Report immediately to 4 of 10. She is a liberated Borg stationed on the USS Victory, who has been providing us with strategic information for the fight against the Collective. The transwarp conduit to Gamma Orionis is in the Beta Quadrant.
Nothing he said there actually makes any sense. Because they removed that Borg transit into the thing, so he's now talking about his butt cheeks. Let's accept we need to go and speak with the Romulan ambassador instead, because they decided to remove the transits. And there she is. Hello, Admiral. Tal Shiar have gone too far. Their experiments with Borg technology not only puts us at risk by provoking a hostile force, but also puts all of us at risk for being assimilated if one of their scientists makes even one mistake. We're not going to do really Romulus aid, so right. So now we need to head out into space. So yes, there used to be. I don't think you'll be able to see it, and this we're getting out into the. Unless we change to the galaxy map. So I'm going to head out into space. It's going to take a couple of cutscenes, a couple of screens to get out into space, well, into sector space, because that's where we need to head. I get to see our ship in space. Ship in space. That's ending soon. That Goktard. I'm not going to be flying that. And there she is. There is the USS Ulysses A. And there is our mission. So Captain Nicholas Martin, where angels fear to tread. That is the mission we're going to be doing. I need a capable ship and a crew to check on reports of Borg activity in the Burgess system. The Ulysses is more than up to the task, and I know that you have previous experience with the Collective. There's no better officer for this task. Stay alert. There have been reports of other ships in that region, including Tal Shiar vessels. The Burgess system is well out of Romulan space. I'd like to know what their purpose is out there. Okay. And let's head to the Burgess system. 2 seconds space. I know if you're watching this back, it's not going to make any difference, but I apologise to the people that are following the Romulan arc. I didn't do one yesterday. I will do him today, and we're going to be heading to the Delta Quadrant. Sure. The Burgess system is over here. And while we're heading there, I could do my captain's log. So, Captain's Log, Stardate 86495.44. After our efforts with the displaced Dominion forces, we have been assigned to the USS Ulysses A new Sutherland Class Research Vessel. Before we can settle in, we have to check on reports of increased Borg activity. End of log. I wasn't going to use this ship. I mean, I do have other ships. I showed them off in another part. But you know, I do have temporal vessels, but I don't really think a 25th century captain would be flying around in the 27th and a 31st century vessel. So they will. I might use one. I might use them in the Temporal War Arc. I might pull out the Verne class, just because the Verne class looks damn.
Once thought to be an unstoppable force, the Borg were dealt a heavy blow by Catherine Janeway and the crew of the USS Voyager. But the Borg are nothing if not resilient. They retreated, waited, planned, and they adapted. These are not the nightmares of Wolf 359. They are faster, aggressive, relentless, remorseless. What the Borg cannot assimilate, they will destroy.
Thank you there, the late Leonard Nimoy. And let's begin, where angels fear to tread. Yeah, I probably will fire out one of the... I probably will use one of the temporal ships for the temporal war arc. Yeah, I think I will use the Verne class. Be more in keeping with temporal war. Or the big boy, the Paradox class Dreadnought. Man, I might use the Paradox class Dreadnought. Right, let's see how our new ship handles. I haven't actually leveled her up. I normally level things up before I start using them. Could be interesting, but we'll fire enough temporal anomalies at them to.
This is Commander Talus on the Romulan Star Empire vessel RNA. We are under attack by Borg scout squadrons. This is a formal request for assistance from any ship receiving this message. Do not abandon us.
We will assist, Commander, as we appear in a rock. Boom.
To any ship in range, this is the IRW RNA. My ship has been attacked and disabled by the Borg. My crew are being assimilated. The self-destruct is offline. I have retreated with my surviving officers to the main science lab. If you can hear this, I formally request assistance. If there is no one who can respond to this message, then may we die with honor.
We're on our way, Commander. Now, the Borg. On this game, there's 3 ways to fight the Borg. There's 4 ways to fight the Borg. Yes, 4 ways to fight the Borg. One is to have a portable device, which you have to completely oh fuck's sake, can't English today. Portable remodulator, which allows you to remodulate your weapons. It takes some time to do it.
Thank you for coming to our assistance. Borg drones have beamed aboard the RNA and are attempting to assimilate my crew. Several of us have barricaded ourselves in the science lab. We need your assistance to prevent our ship from being assimilated and to save the rest of the crew.
Stay put, we're on our way. The other is a Mako, which is the Omega set, which allows you to use, which has its own built-in. Completing the set will give you an.
The Borg have the ability to adapt to energy weapons in order to use energy weapons effectively against them. Equip yourself and your bridge officers with frequency remodulators. There is a supply of them not far from your current position.
Understood. That's what I was talking about. Frequency remodulators. We're going to get our first set here.
There should be enough remodulators in that crate for your entire away team. If you ever need more, you should be able to replicate them easily enough.
Thank you for your reminder. Now, need to equip. Everyone needs to equip them. Me included. Get rid of our Caroline, Evelyn, Ian, and Tamath. They also seem to have got rid of their. You have one. You have one, and you can have one. No, don't give her that. Don't give her that either. Oh, they are sorted. Now, see, then they've now adapted now to remodulate the weapons. Now, as I was saying, the Mako set has a built-in remodulator. So you don't have.
Locked down the passenger head. Use the console in sickbay to override the security protocols.
So it's a lot quicker. Now they've adapted. But the Borg are susceptible to kinetic weapons. Let's have the Romulan prisoners first, shall we?
Thank you so much for saving us. The Tal Shiar were using us as test subjects in their experiments. Borg technology. Only a few of us survived their investigations. I know that they'll do anything to preserve their empire. And I've seen with my own eyes what they and the Ilachi did to the outlying colonies. But I didn't think they would be this cruel to their own people.
Don't worry, you're safe now. Yes, it's the same voice actor as Slamic. The guy who betrayed us on...
The Borg have disabled the force fields guarding the science lab. We managed to fend off the first wave, but we need your help. Get to the lab and stop the remaining drones.
Moving toward the lab now, Commander. He betrayed us to Havoc, and you know, I felt a bit peeved about that, but you know what? At the end of the day, it don't matter. Yes, so as I was saying, you've got kinetic weaponry will kill the Borg, and yeah, kinetic weaponry will kill the Borg, and physical damage will kill the Borg. If you are so inclined to run around with a bat left. They can't adapt to kinetic weaponry, and they can't adapt to physical damage. Such an advanced race, you would think they would, but clearly they can't.
Borg drones incoming. Destroy them before they reach the research equipment.
Is our captain beaten? Saves me having to go to I wouldn't stand there if I was you guys.
Scan.
Oh. Scanners show that there's no further Borg presence aboard. Thank you for your aid, Admiral, but I must ask you to return to your ship at once. Our research here is critical to the survival of the Romulan Star Empire, and I cannot share these secrets, even with our rescuers. She's got something to hide.
We are studying salvaged Borg devices. Bear in mind that this technology is now the sovereign property of the Romulan Star Empire. My engineers tell me that our engines are online, so your further presence aboard my ship is neither necessary nor desirable. For your own safety, I advise you to leave and to forget what you have seen here.
Right, let's be back to our ship before the Romulans start shooting at us. But Evelyn doesn't want to come with us. She's decided to remain on board the Romulan vessel. She clearly has had enough of life over in the Federation. Wants to venture out into pastures new. Or she just didn't bother to, or they just bothered to kick in her ammunition, you know. Oh well. I don't see her as a Romulan traitor though. Now, we need to make a decision on what we're going to do, because their shields are down. They have restored power, but they haven't restored shields.
Long-range sensors show a Borg squadron approaching at speed. Essential repairs to our singularity drive are almost complete. If you can occupy the Borg and give us the time we need, I will overlook your intrusion on our classified research.
Now, the Federation officer in me would do the very first one up there, which is get your engines running. We'll fight the Borg. Prime directive. Have to follow the prime directive. Yes, it is dangerous Borg technology to have on board their vessel, but we shouldn't interfere with taking there because it could start interstellar war. However, do we allow the Tal Shiar to run around with dangerous Borg technology? Now we already know how they're pretty obsessed with it, and they were testing on poor Romulan Republic civilians, and you know, I can't abide by that, but I'm going to abide by the Prime Directive, and I'm going to let them get away with it. I could destroy them, which is the bottom one, beam it aboard, but you've seen plenty of my playthroughs where I've beamed it aboard, so I'm going to let them go.
The Romulan Star Empire appreciates your discretion. Your actions today may well change the course of history. Keep the Borg occupied, and we will depart as soon as our course is plotted. You are a friend to the Tal Shiar.
I bet you didn't expect that.
Our Singularity Drive is online. The Tal Shiar appreciates your timely assistance. Sensors show more Borg ships approaching. I recommend you prepare yourself. We are responding to a distress call from an IRW RNA. Normally we wouldn't provide assistance to the Tal Shiar, but the Borg are a threat to all of us. However, you appear to have things well in hand. Do you require assistance?
Yes, Commander. Any assistance you can provide would be helpful. I wouldn't worry too much about them going away with that technology. I mean, we're pretty savvy on keeping an eye on them, so they won't get very far with it. I mean, I'm going to report it in my log, and I will let the Federation know, and Starfleet intelligence will sort it out. Right, we can now depart the system, and we shall do so. We should leave this system and contact Starfleet as soon as possible, sir. Course laid in, and we depart on your command. Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll keep an eye on them, and we let them get away with it as a sign of peace, as a try to resolve issues with the Tal Shiar. But you know, we'll sort it out. Anyway, let's speak with the captain. Borg and Tal Shiar. I can't think of a worse combination. We knew the Tal Shiar had interest in Borg technology, but I thought Starfleet and the Republic had put a stop to their research. Now we know that they're still working on stolen collective tech, and we will be vigilant. Thank you, Admiral. This won't be the last encounter with the Borg, but I know you're ready for whatever comes next. And we are. Now, that is the end of part 37, short and sweet. Just a brief introduction to the Borg, as well as an incorrect spin from Admiral Quinn about the old system where they used to hide, but they're not there anymore. But thus is the end of part 37. I'm the Big B82. Please subscribe, comments are welcome, and I appreciate any thumbs up and also any comments. And I will see you in part 38. A Gathering Darkness. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and ciao for now.